Hey Matthew, you have a good post, and I agree with you on your first sentence. You don't think it's just for that age group, and I think you're correct. This this topic and everything that surrounds this topic is so applicable to almost anyone in all walks of life, whether you've gone through that or not. Just the way he delivered it made him connect with every audience member, no matter their walk of life, no matter if they have any shared experiences. He delivered that so strong that his audience was able to feel exactly what he was feeling, and almost go through what he was going through in some form. And so you can do that with almost any topic that you do, just based on your delivery. You may have a topic, and I get this all the time. Somebody would say, I really, and this topic is not one that's been used, but I have had very similar topics. I am so passionate about elm trees, and I love elm trees, and I know everything there is to know about elm trees, but I don't think other people like elm trees or they care about them, so it would be boring or I won't be able to connect with my audience. That's not true. If you can deliver it strongly enough, and you have that physical delivery and the vocal delivery, and you have that tone, and you have everything that he had in here, then you can find a way to connect with your audience. Now, think about the way you write it, the word choices that you use, the way it's organized. All of that goes hand in hand with connecting to your audience, whether or not your audience initially has any interest in the topic or not. He talks about you talk about his voice changing. He speaks softly and then he gets louder. His inflections on words, he changes all of that up, which is another sign of a good speaker. His body language. I like how you put showing animation is not bad at all, and it's not. There's a way to do it. There's a way not to do it, and there's a way not to overdo it. And this is a good example of him being right there in the middle and doing really well with that. I like how you also say his movement was coordinated with his speech, and I'm just curious if you think this was rehearsed or not. I would like to think that it wasn't rehearsed to that extent. We all practice our speeches, but I don't necessarily think that this was like a choreographed, that he had every movement down with every word. You may think differently, and you may be right. So I'm interested to know what you think on that. But I think that you hit everything you were supposed to. So keep up the good work. We'll see you tomorrow.